Hello and welcome. My name is Grace, and today we're going to be doing a healthy spine, healthy back flow, and it's going to be very gentle. So anyone can take this class and benefit from this class. So to get started, I recommend that you use something to elevate your spine, such as a soft cushion, a block, or something else, whatever you like. I recommend to have 2 blocks available as well, if you, especially if you know that you need them, and if you have available to you, maybe a towel or a strap, something that you can use, to play around with your shoulder mobility. Okay, so we're going to get started today by sitting up nice and tall, finding something to elevate the spine, and then you can find Sukhasana if this pose is available for you. And I'll show you how you get into it. You just take your feet out to the sides, and you'll bring your right heel into your peroneal area to the center of your body, and then bring your left heel to come right in front of your right. Okay. If you wanted to take this up a notch, you could then go to your half lotus or your full lotus position. But for right now, I'm just going to stay here in Sukhasana in our easy pose. So you can play around. If neither of these work for you, just sit cross-legged. You can sit with the knees crossed over to one side, or trying to be comfortable. So closing the eyes, sitting up nice and tall, you can place your hands face down on your knees for more balance and grounding. Begin to find length through your spine. Find the top of the spine coming all the way up towards the heavens. Shine your heart. Take a deep breath into your belly. Open your mouth. Release the breath. We're going to do that 2 more times. So breathe into your belly, big like a balloon. And then open your mouth. Let it go. Breathing in again to the belly. Open the mouth, release the breath. Good. Belly breath goes a little deeper now. So we breathe first into the belly, then into the sides of the body, expanding into the rib cage. And I'm touching my rib cage just to show you. You're also welcome to put your hands on your ribs and just help yourself breathe. So just expanding through your body right now as you breathe in. Contracting as you breathe out. Belly button pulls in towards spine. So we breathe 1 into the belly, 2 into the ribs, and maybe 3 we come up into the chest. I'm also placing my hands here just to show intention to my body. So breathing in, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3. Breathing into the belly, into the ribs, into the chest, and maybe now into the lungs. And then out, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Breathing in and out. Breathing in, we feel the belly get big like a balloon. And as we breathe out, we feel the belly contract, coming in towards the spine. Relax your hands down by your side, scooping the air around you as you inhale. Reach the palms up to the sky and look up. And as you exhale, maybe through the nose, tongue touching the roof of the mouth, palms come all the way back down on the sides. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, listening to your breath in your throat, and then out, 2, 3, 4. So we're just breathing right now, connecting with Ujjayi breath if possible. try to breathe till 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in, reach the arms high, look up. And exhale, reach the arms back down, look down. Last one, inhale. And exhale. This time we inhale, arms up to the sky. And exhale, let's take a little twist. So we twist the body to the left, right hand coming to left knee, left hand coming to the earth behind you. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, pull your belly button in and twist. Inhale, come to center. And exhale, take it to the right side. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, pull your belly button in and twist from above your rib cage. Going back and forth with your own breath in your own time. Use your exhalation to twist the body. Use your inhalation to come back to center. And then exhale to twist. Good. Just breathing and moving, flowing your body back and forth. Let's go for 4. And 5. We're going to go one more time each side, but we're going to stay for 5 breaths. So inhale to center, and then exhale to the left. Breathing in, lengthen through your spine. Right hip is really grounded to the earth, keeping you anchored. As you inhale, top of the head lifts up towards the sky. Left shoulder rolls backwards. Pull your belly button in and twist from above your ribcage. Breathing deeply, Ujjayi breath if possible. Tongue is touching the roof of the mouth and you're listening to your breath in your throat, or you're just breathing. Last breath here. And the next inhale takes you back to the center. And we exhale over to the right side, this time anchoring the left hip to take 5 deep breaths over here. So find your inhale, lengthening through your spine, crown of the head coming up towards the sky. As you breathe out, pull your belly button in, twist the body, look over the right shoulder, breathe. Gentle smile on the face if that feels good. Wonderful. We're going to release back to center. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands come back down by the sides. One more time, let's inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, look up. This time, let's exhale, hands to heart center and Anjali Mudra, bringing them in front of the heart. And just allowing the palms to touch one another as you come into balance. Feminine and masculine energies meeting each other, connecting, and finding alignment. I'd like for you to set an intention for your practice today. May this practice help to heal and strengthen my mind, my body, and my spirit. Please set any intention that you might have for yourself right now. I'd love for you to think about why you're here. What brought you to this class today? And you bring that intention into your heart space right now. Begin to breathe life into it. From here, we can gently relax the hands back down, take the cushion away from your spine. And what we're going to start with today is coming onto all fours and taking the hands directly below the shoulders, bringing the knees right below the hips, and then dropping the belly down as you roll your shoulders back and look up to the sky. Breathing in here, taking any gentle movement that you like. Breathing in and out through the nose, or in through the nose and out through the mouth. And we shine the heart here. We look up to the ceiling. Maybe come to stillness. Take a deep breath in. Stick the tongue out. And then we'll gently start to roll the chin in towards the chest, bringing ourselves into our cat position. So knees are underneath your hips. And I'm just moving my body a little bit back and forth. I'm going to move the space of my hands so that there's a little bit more space. And I'm going to start rocking back to child's pose and then back up to table. And then arching the spine and looking up for cow. So exhale, we come into our cat. Really press the spine up towards the ceiling, chin to the chest. And then push back, taking a little bit of child's pose here. Extend the fingertips out, breathing into your spine. And then exhale. We're going to inhale, arch the spine, look forward. And exhale, take it back to cat. And all the way back into a child's pose. This time rolling down towards the earth. Try to bring your forearms down. Try to bring your head and your forehead as much as you can down. Roll down onto your belly. And then lift up into our Bhujangasana or Cobra pose. So point your toes. You can come onto the tops of the feet if you need. And just arrange the legs. But we're just going to take a nice Cobra here. So pushing into your hands. Pushing into the tops of your feet. Pointing the toes, rolling the shoulders back, finding length through your body as you breathe. And then exhale, you can take it back to child's pose. Breathe. I'm going to take my toes onto the floor so that I can get even more of a stretch. So I'm stretching out my big toe quite a bit right now as I push my feet into the floor. And then I'm going to press my forearms, roll my body down forward, coming all the way forward and up into Cobra. Maybe this time I might bend my knees and bring my toes to point towards my head. Open through your shoulders. Look up to the sky. Stick the tongue out if that feels good. Good. Sending it back to child's pose, taking a few breaths here. You can let the hips sway from side to side. And coming back onto all fours. I want you to take some nice hip circles. So send your hands forward. You can open your knees wider if you need. We're going to start to send the hips to the back right, all the way forward, all the way around to the left, to the back, and then big circles. So coming all the way around, you bend your elbows, and you breathe. And then we're going to switch the direction. So big, nice, juicy hip circles going the other direction now. Opening up through your hips. And sending it back to child's pose, maybe coming onto the toes. And maybe lifting all the way up. And we're going to come all the way up to a standing posture. So standing up, first thing I want you to do is just start to roll the shoulders. So we roll the shoulders in and out. Big shoulder circles. Roll shoulders. You can roll them in both directions. Good. We're going to work with a little bit of spinal breath. So with this one, you're going to be taking your elbows together and the sides of your palms together to open up the palms out to the sides. Here, I want you to really bend your knees a little bit and really strong through the feet. So all four corners of the feet, your pada bandha, your foot lock, it's holding the earth. Okay? And then your arms are opening your heart. Like you're really trying to open up through your chest. Open, 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 open. And then close, close, close. Bring everything together so everything touches, right? Elbows and palms touch. We squat down. We bring the elbows inside. We drop the head down. And we exhale. So we inhale. Open, 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 open. Straight the legs. Open the chest. Lean back. Strong, strong legs here. And then exhale. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Let it out. Open, 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 and close. Keep going. Let's do two more. Good. Coming back up and just coming to Tadasana. So you can scoot your feet in so that they're about hip width apart from one another. And then like a real-time class. None of this edit stuff. So in Tadasana, the feet are connected to the earth. All four corners of the feet are connected to the earth. They're right below your hips. And I want you to really feel into this Tadasana. So you really feel all four corners of your feet connecting to the earth. Connecting, connecting, connecting. Breathing. We're connecting with our thigh muscles. We connect with our mula bandha, which is pulling in like you have to go to the bathroom, but you can't. So you just hold that in and you pull that energy into alignment throughout your spine. Breathing into the heart space, opening up into the heart space. Shoulders back and down. Hands are nice and extended out, so the fingertips are extended wide. And you breathe into your full body here. Look forward. The beach is right in front of me right now. It's gorgeous. I can see another island. Ooh. You can smile big if that feels good for you. And then from here, we're going to inhale. Interlace the fingers and take a nice inhale with our balls of our feet coming off the floor. So heels up to the floor, tippy toe onto the balls of the feet, and then exhale, come back down. You can bring your hands to your head if you like, and then just relax. We're going to do this 4 more times. So we inhale, maybe we look up. Whoops. Got to really connect those feet. And I'm paying attention to the camera, of course. So inhale and look up. And then exhale. You can look back down and relax. This is a little calf stretch for your second heart. A little balancing stretch. Because as soon as you bring those eyes up to the ceiling, right, it's not as easy to balance anymore. So as soon as you come up, oh, Blackie's coming to say hello. And also using your breath, right? So we inhale up, exhale down. Let's do one more. Good, and just relax your hands back down. Take a few breaths. Now coming onto the front of your mat, we are going to stand with our feet hip width apart, or you can have your big toes touching each other, standing with the feet together. So once again, activate your pada bandha and your mula bandha, so your foot lock and your root lock, making sure that everything is nice and connected and aligned. Bring the hands down by the sides, and then we're going to inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Connect with our mudra, that brings the index fingers together and the thumbs to cross over one another. The rest of the fingers are interlaced. So you basically are just reaching up to the sky with steeple mudra is the name of this mudra. And as you inhale, you're going to exhale, send your right hip over to the right side, reach your fingertips over to the left, and maybe look over to your right, breathing here. Inhale back to the center, and exhale, take it over to the right side. So here we're just breathing into a nice little side stretch, connected through the whole body. Inhale back to center, and exhale over to the left side. Move with your own breath. Wonderful. Exhale, release the hands back down by the sides. And then this time, let's take a nice little relaxed chin to chest. Drop the chin down, head down, come all the way down. Breathe. So let's come into a little bit of a dangling posture for just a moment. You can bend your knees if you need to. You can sway your body. You can bounce the head up and down. Go from side to side. I want you to just feel into this movement, bouncing, swaying, finding your own way. Maybe the hands are on the floor. Maybe you're using the blocks. Remember, you can always use support for yourself, even if I don't say anything. Yeah, so we can go on any of the levels with the blocks and use them as well to support the stretch. Okay. So taking another couple of deep breaths here, and then I want you to root your feet to the floor and we rise, taking our time. So we inhale all the way up to standing. The shoulders, the neck and the head come last. And we just breathe into Tadasana. Good. So a little bit of balance right now. We're going to take one of the blocks, bring it over to the right side of our mat. We're going to take our right foot, walking it forward, and come into a little bit of a bent situation here. So the side angle where your right leg is at a 90 degree, you're holding onto the block. You're just going to take a little bit of movement first. So we stretch in and straightening the leg, right? Just opening up through the body. You can also do the same with your arm and just find some movement to straighten through your body. Okay, taking your left hand to your left hip and then straightening out through your right leg. You can come to triangle if you like, taking the block either to right in front of your leg and your ankle. But what we want is to really be strong. So you're strong through that back left leg, strong through that right front foot. All of your muscles are activated in both thighs. And maybe you don't need the block. Maybe you can just have your hands off of the floor. You can reach that left fingertip away from the right. You can find some stretch in between these two. And just breathe. Opening up from fingertip to fingertip, finding a nice long line. Breathe. Use the Ujjayi breath if that feels good for you. Open up through your shoulders, so reach the left hand back to the back of the room and then open up the left hand so that it comes out and over the head. And breathe. Remember, you can still be using your block. We're going to take some circles with this left hand down to the floor, up to the sky. Down to the floor and up to the sky. Down to the floor and up to the sky. And then come all the way forward with your hand, roll it up to the sky, to the back of the room, down to the floor. So we're just making the opposite way circle. You can always use your shin for support or your block. Good. Just reach, 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 reach that hand, and then come all the way up. Okay, we're going to do that again on the other side. So you'll just kind of move your feet so that they're facing now to the left. Bring your block over to the left side. Start to bend and straighten like we're doing side angle, but you're bending into 90 degrees and then straightening your leg, bending and straightening, bending and straightening. Okay, and then we'll come into our 90 degrees. Breathing into this, try to straighten through your front leg, lift your right hand, come into our triangle, and put the block wherever it supports you the most. You don't have to use the block. And then you can look up to the ceiling, or you can breathe into whatever you can look into whatever area you need to, but try to find some really reach through your fingertips so we're not like dropping into this, breathing into a nice, strong, healthy spine. Both feet are really connected to the earth. And you're going to open up that right shoulder, bring your right hand forward, extend, breathe. Extended triangle. Now reach that hand. Take those nice circles. Breathe into your body. Breathe into openness. Use the support if you need it. Go in both directions. Remember to have fun while we're doing this practice, if at all possible, in all moments. Not taking it too seriously. And then slowly start to come back up. And we'll bring our hands to our heart center, face both feet in, forward. Okay, so once again, you have your blocks. You can put them down on the floor in front of you if needed to use for the support of this next posture of wide ankle stretch. So we inhale, bring the hands to the hips, a little bend in the knees if needed. We'll roll those shoulders back, look up, and then exhale, hinge from your hips, come all the way forward and stop. Good, inhale, come up. If you'd like, we can take the hands and bring them with us. You can turn the feet inwards just a little bit, the front of the feet, so that you have more support. So your butt comes backward, you reach your fingertips forwards. Butt comes back, butt comes back, butt comes back, reach my fingertips forwards halfway, and then I inhale, come all the way up. I'll show you from the side. So I'm reaching my fingertips up to the sky, finding a nice full connection with my body. And then I reach my booty back. Shine through my heart, reach forward, come about halfway and breathe. And then inhale, return. So doing one more of those, and then I'm going to have you drop your hands down and take some stretches here. So you might have your hands on your blocks, and you might come to the fingertips or flat palm, and we're just going to open through the hips. So you'll stretch into one knee and straighten through the other leg. Stretch into the other knee and straighten through the other leg. Back and forth. Good. Doing really wonderful here. So just breathe back and forth, back and forth. Good. And then we're going to bring the feet a little closer in together. And again, you can use support for your butt if you need it. For example, you take the block and put it underneath you, and you just sit on it. Okay. Otherwise, we are coming into a full squat, and we are taking, another thing that you can do, if your feet don't come down onto the floor, just sit them on top of two blocks like so. And this will be the support that you use for today. Okay, so if you don't need that, you just bring your feet right onto the floor, open up that wide squat as much as you need to, and then really push your elbows into your knees and bring your hands back towards your heart center. Here we're going to take a little bit of movement, so I'm going to move onto my balls of my feet, sides of my feet, I'm just moving around, just trying to open up my hips, pushing my elbows into my knees and breathing. We're going to do a little bit of movement where you lift up if you can, and then drop back down. So all you're going to do, you're not doing the crow today or the balancing portion of this. We're just trying to open those hips. So it's just lift up if you can and come back down. It's just lift up if you can, come back down. And just take some movement in your body. Just open through your hips. Breathe into your body. You can open through the balls of the feet. You can push. So for example, we could take one elbow press into the right knee with our right elbow, and we'll push the left knee away from us, so we're opening up even more. Breathe. If you want, you can open it up even more. Let's do the other side. But really try to open up through your hip area. Good. Excellent. Coming back into that nice little squat and then sitting back down onto the floor. All right. So now we are going to bring our knees into our chest and take a little rocking motion. So knees come into your chest, and we're going to try to rock the body forward. So maybe it's not easy to do that. Maybe we rock the body forward easily, maybe not. Maybe it's easy, maybe not. But what I want you to do is I want you to try to be a little bit more mobile with your body. So what you're going to try to do is you're going to try to bring your knees into your chest, and bring your feet over your head, and then come all the way up into squat. So try to bring your feet over your head. You can use your elbows. And then open the feet wide. Press up into your squat position. Right? Let's try it one more time. Plow pose. Feet behind the head. You can use your hands on your back. You can support your body as you come back down. Squat pose. Okay. Coming back down onto the floor. And relaxing here. I'm going to take a little bit of opening for the hips now. So we're just going to take our hips over to one side. So your knees can touch the floor or not touch the floor. It really doesn't matter. But we're just going to take the knees and bring them over to one side. And then over to the other side. Good. Sending your hands so that they face the forward and coming onto your heels and lifting into reverse tabletop. So now we want to lift. Squeeze your booty. Squeeze your abdominal area. Roll your shoulders back. Lift up even higher. Push through your hands. Breathe. Squeeze your thighs together. Towards one another, I mean. Don't move your legs. Breathe. And drop it back down. Relax. Good. Take your feet out in front of you. Take a little stretch forward and just breathe. You can grab onto your toes. Taking a nice full body stretch here. This time, coming onto the feet one more time. But this time we're going to send our fingers to face the back of the room. And we're going to send the butt forward as much as we feel good. So the whole goal here is to open up through the shoulders. Send the chest forward. Do a little bit of micro movements back and forth to really open up through those shoulders. And really keep sending your chest up to the sky. Breathe. Wonderful. Once again, coming to sit and cross-legged. And we're going to take our hands together like so, grabbing onto the elbows. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, stretch it out. Exhale, reach them back down. So elbows down, inhale, elbows up. Exhale, down. Keep going. Let's do two more. And last one. Good. Reach the elbows up to the sky on the inhale and exhale. Now reach through your shoulders so that your elbows come up towards the ceiling. Good. Sorry, that's an opposite. So we inhale, reach the elbows up towards the sky, open through the shoulders, and then exhale, relax. So it's inhale, stretch, open the shoulders, and exhale, relax. Keep going. You can close your eyes. You can have a gentle smile on your face. Good. Let's relax the hands. And grabbing onto that strap if needed, I'm just going to show you how to use the strap. So you're just going to take the strap in both of your hands, and we'll start by exhaling the hands behind the back, inhaling up, and exhaling forward. Try to make this a nice strong stretch so you're not loose in any part of your arms. You have a nice straight arm, and you breathe as you open up your shoulders and chest. You stay nice and tall, and you breathe. Everything is nice and tall. We're just opening up that shoulder joint. Good, doing wonderful. So we'll come back up to this part. And then what I want you to do is try to bring your left hand to meet your right, and you'll use the strap to connect the hands towards one another if they don't meet each other. Otherwise, if they do meet each other, just connect those fingertips and try to take the elbows away from one another to really stretch into a nice opening of the heart space. So breathing here, open through your shoulders and stretch. Maybe you're touching your tongue to your roof of your mouth and using a Ujjayi breath, where you can hear your breath in your throat. Perhaps you're just breathing. Good, and we'll switch the sides. So just take your time to switch the direction. Use your strap if needed to connect the fingertips and reconnect and reopen on the other side. So both shoulders are nice and open, both elbows coming away from one another, and you're just breathing into the sensations. Let's take one more breath here. And we'll release. You can take a little bit of movement. So just shake it out a little bit. And whatever feels the best for you right now, we'll do that. So any organic movement that you like is where we're heading. So now I want to once again come back up to a standing posture, and I'm going to show you a little bit of this archer move that I really love. So we stand the right foot forward, bring both hands, left foot is just a little bit in back, and we're going to take both hands out in front of us. So left hand is right in front of the right palm, and your hands are straight. Okay, and what happens here is we pull the left hand back as if we're going to pull, arching the bow, an arrow, and then we exhale, bring it back. So it's inhale, pull, and exhale, forward. 8 more times, inhale, and exhale. Good, 7, 6. Keep a nice, strong, long spine. 5, we're halfway there. 2 more. Pull that bow back. Last one. Pull, 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 pull. Good, and of course we'll do it on the other side, so just flip the direction. Send the arm straight. Pull the right hand back. Inhale, and exhale. 7, 6, 'Keep going. And this time really pull it back. Last one. Straight those legs, straight those legs. Good. Relax, good. Arms come up to the sky. Feet are facing forward. Hands come out to the sides. Palms are facing down. Try to find the Leonardo da Vinci pose for a moment and just breathe. Good. Relax the hands, shake it out. So to shake, you just bounce your knees up and down, and that takes a little hip movement, or sorry, heel movement. So my heel comes up, my heel comes down, my heel comes up and down, up and down. If I make that faster, it looks like this. So I'm shaking my body, shaking my body, shaking my body. I want you to just shake and shake and shake and shake and lift those heels up. And breathe. Feel into your whole body. There's this whole biofield of energy all around you. I want you to just breathe and feel into where your chi is. Maybe you have some below you that you need to give a little mix to. Maybe there's some to the sides, behind you, up above you. Just feel into creating and changing the energy of your biofield right now. And yes, good. Wonderful. And once again, just slowly walk our way back out to coming down onto the belly. This time we're going to take the fingertips out to the sides and taking a little relax of the chin down, taking a deep breath in and out. Gonna inhale to roll the shoulders back, push through the fingertips and really point the toes and shine the heart as you breathe in. So we exhale, roll the head back down, inhale, roll it back up. Pointing the toes, activating through the legs, inhale. And exhale. Now this time you maybe go over to the left side, look behind you, look to your left foot, Roll through the center, right side. Look to your right foot. A couple more times. Inhale, center, exhale. One more. Good. Relax everything down. Send your feet up to the sky. Reach back, grab your ankles. Take a deep breath in here and out. We're going to inhale, reach the feet and point the toes up to the sky. Lift, 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 and breathe. Open through your shoulders and your chest. Lift, 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 breathe. If you have a lot of flexibility, you can bounce the body or rock the body. But just breathing into your spine right now, into your shoulders. And then relax. Send it back to a child's pose. Use anything that you need to support yourself. Knees can be together or apart. You can have the hands in front of you or behind you. For this one, I'm going to be taking my hands behind me and doing a nice opening for my upper body. And like I said, if needed, you can always put a cushion or a pillow here or a block under your head. Some people's head don't touch the floor. And so we want that to touch the floor, have some support so that the shoulders can really relax as we keep the palms face up to the sky. You can take a little rock back and forth. And remember, the only other difference would be that the position would have your hands forward or your knees would be open to your sides of your mat. So you can just choose what's best for you. Sitting back onto the heels now, breathing into the shins, the feet, the shoulders. Just taking some deep breaths. Slowly start to inhale yourself back up, and this time we're going to take our right leg out in front of us, but we're going to move onto our left knee. So we're going to try to stay like this if possible. And for some of you, you're not going to be able to do this. If you're unable to do this saddle position like this, you can always come onto your back and just pull your knees into your chest and just take a knees to chest pose. Okay, so otherwise we are taking the foot behind us, flexing through the right foot and reaching back, maybe coming back down onto our elbows. We're going to breathe here. If this is where we need to stay, we stay here. Or perhaps we come all the way down onto the floor and just breathe into a nice stretch here for a moment. Just relax. Let's take another breath here. And slowly begin to push your elbows back into the earth. Push your hands coming up. We're going to take that left foot forward, switching the legs. If you need to shake it out or do anything to give some life back, please go for that. This time we'll take the right heel back, butt is inside of the heel and heel is flat down on the floor. So stretching out through the right foot now. You can flex through the left leg as you start to lean back. We're getting a nice, really deep stretch through our quads here when we do this stretch. And you can stay here if that feels good for you, or you can lean back. You can lean back, coming onto your back and just taking a nice stretch here. We don't want to feel any pain in the knees, so please do make sure that you're not hurting yourself and you're honoring your body through this practice. So we breathe and relax. Wherever you might be feeling that sensations, just breathing into it, really letting yourself be present with it. And beginning to take your last breath here. You can slowly push yourself back up. And then from here, we'll just take both of our legs out in front of us, and we'll do a little bit of Baddha Konasana. So I'd like for you to take a block if you have one and support your body with it. If you need more than one block, you can double up. Okay, so you can always have just enough support for yourself. We're going to take the soles of the feet to touch one another. Bring the heels as closely as you can into the bum. You can lift up and scoot your bum forward as much as you like. And then the idea here, maybe grabbing onto the ankles instead of trying to, how can I say this, lift the feet off of the floor. We want the feet to still touch the earth, but maybe we use the toes to open the feet. Okay, or maybe we open by pushing the ball of the feet open. Do that as well, or just grabbing onto the ankles is really nice as well. So come up into a nice, strong, long spine. Feel the top of the head coming up towards the heavens and breathe into your body. Shine your heart. And gently start to bring your elbows forward if that feels good for you. We're going to be coming into a nice, relaxed, rounded back here. So you get that nice length through your spine as much as you can, and then round your spine and relax your head, forehead down either onto the block or onto the floor. As you can see, my body is still not warm yet, so it will take some time before I would just relax down into this posture. And my body does do it, but it just takes a little bit of time. And right now, what I really want is for you to just melt. I don't want you forcing it. I want you to just get nice and loose with your body and just let it be, what it's going to be. So there we go. This is going to be my position for right now. So I'll take a few breaths here and just holding, breathing into sensation, letting the knees fall towards the earth. An invitation to breathe in for 2, 3, 4, to breathe out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just breathing in and then breathing out twice as long. If you feel like you can go any deeper in the position now, maybe we take a breath or two there. And then I'll slowly have you coming out of that position. Draw your knees back in towards one another. We're going to be coming onto our back, drawing our knees into our chest, and beginning to come to the close of our practice. So we're just going to take some rock of the knees back and forth. So you should feel a nice decompression through your lower back. You can take some circles of the knees to really get in there and massage the areas that you might be feeling some sensitivity in right now. And then we'll extend our arms out to each side. And we're going to take our left foot down to the earth, bring our right ankle right on top of our left knee, and then see if you can just drop your right foot over down onto the earth on your left hand side. Maybe you look over to your right palm, maybe you just look up to the sky. Get a little stretch through our right side right now as you hold on to that right ankle with your left hand. So keep your shoulders on the earth and just breathe here into your right hip. Good, and then keeping that nice little cross. If you can, we just cross the legs, or you can just, actually this is probably what I'll have you do instead, is just cross one knee on top of the other. So just bring your right knee to be right on top of your left and just take a little stretch here. So you might take your left hand onto your right thigh to support you in the stretch and try to keep your right shoulder on the earth. So you might look over to your right palm to do that. But we're just breathing right now into the full right side of our body. So breathe into your rib cage, your armpit, everywhere that you feel sensation. Beautiful. Knees are going to come back into the chest, and we're going to do this on the other side. So you'll just take a little squeeze and re-navigate right foot to the earth as we take left foot on top of right knee, and then start to send the left foot down over to the right side, coming onto the floor as we grab onto it with our right hand to our left ankle. And so now we just breathe into our left hip area. Beautiful. From here, just cross left knee on top of right knee and take a little twist. So you can send your left palm over to the left and look over to the left if that feels good. Just keeping the left shoulder on the earth and breathing into this twist. So breathe into your rib cage, your armpit, your hip, your belly. Taking just a breath or two more there. And then we will go ahead and start to gently come out of the posture. I'm going to take any movements that you might need to make. And I'm going to offer you to send your feet and your arms up to the sky and just shake it out all the way from your hips and your shoulders, taking some deep breaths as you shake it out. Stick your tongue out. Just getting in there. And then when you're ready, just extend your legs and your arms out. Coming into our Shavasana. Rest your body. Make sure that you take this posture, because a lot of times
people don't do this, and we end up missing out on the integration of our practice. So please do take your time to rest. You can stay here as long as you like and just really relax your body. Find a full relaxation from head to toe.